Hi guys, it's Ashley. Welcome to Wedding in a Pinch. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make an alternative guest book with using the wooden crates from Dollar Tree. Please don't mind the shaking or the little black while I put you guys on the tripod. And don't worry, there is a slit on top. Let's get into it. What you're going to need is 4 crates from your local Dollar Tree. And when we get them, we're going to break them down. When I say break them down, you take the sticker off the back. Just like so. These are easy to pop off, so you pop off the sides. Pop off the sides. They're going to break down. You're going to need to do 2 completely broken down. And then you need to leave 2 whole. So when you get done and get your prep work done, you have 2 that are halfway taken down. Halfway taken down. So you need 2 of those. Sticks that are from the sides. 2 backboards. And 4 that are the shallow small side for your alternative guest book. Keep all the sticks until the end. Then we're going to need sanding paper, which you can get a big pack from your Dollar Tree, just to sand down any glue or residue. I'm using glue sticks today for the purpose of the video, but the other box I used wood glue. Paint. Use whatever paint you have used so far for your wedding craft, for your wedding, so that way everything can be cohesive. Let's get gluing. Now you're probably looking like, Ashley, how we're going to glue these together. So instead of gluing them end to end, I'm going to take my pieces like this and glue them like this. But first what I'm going to do is pop one off. Just one, and put it aside. And you see later why in the video. You want to, if you have wood glue, take your time. Go around the edges. Don't worry about the glue that got on the back, because that's why we got the sandpaper. You can paint these pieces beforehand, but if you're using the glue, any type of glue, it's going to be a little messy. So you want to make sure it's leveled up, nice, even. Make sure you don't break it. In total, you only need 4 crates. You can, what I'm doing right now, you see my hand going like that, I'm just rubbing the glue, so it won't be that hard to paint later. You can paint this in any color you want. There we go. And we're working from top to bottom. Now you're probably looking like, Ashley, what are we going to do with these? Instead of going the long way, we're going to stand them up the short way. Apply your glue. Hold. It is going to be a little flimsy until you get the other pieces on. You want to make sure it's nice and even as you can. If it gets stuck, make sure your glue hasn't dried quite yet. And then you can just put them together. And now, I said alternative guest book because this little box, you can cut out as many pieces of paper you need, and your guests can leave you comments, wedding advice, love notes, or you can do it as a time capsule. And that way, you don't have to spend so much money. In total, this is about $6.25. If you don't have to buy paint, and the only thing you're buying is the wood crates, then you're going to be even saving more money. That's how it looks so far. And what I'm going to do is take a glue stick, because I'm getting low, and put it in. And just running a line and smoothing it. Don't worry, we are going to paint the inside of this box before we close it up. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Just gonna stand it up. So I'm just doing a glue, 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 glue. Make sure it's as close to that edge as possible. Hold it for a minute. I'm not going to stain this one because my other one I did stain. You're going to need gloves, and plus you're going to need somewhere safe to stain and a well vented area. And I'm not in a vented area, so we're not going to do stain on this box. Again, it's a quick, simple alternative box that you can use for your wedding. Mine might look a little bit rushed, but I'm just trying to keep a short video, but also give you guys all the details you need to make this at home. Now you guys got the box this far, right? Now we're going to turn it this way. And I said if you're going to do this, make sure that you're giving it time to dry completely before you paint. And make sure you give it time to seal together. And I already glued that edge. I'm just wiping it off for it not be too hard. And make sure you're holding it for a few seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just all glue. And I said an alternative guestbook because this way you can keep this for as long as you want. And it'll be something that you don't have to spend lots and lots of money on. Yes, you can go buy a box from Etsy and paint it. Yes, you can go to a craft store and buy a box already made. But if you already have like hot glue at home, your paint that you're using, you're really only spending like $4 and some change to make this box. Now I'm going to do the same thing again. You guys can cut the paper out with whatever punch you guys want. If you don't have punches, you guys can just even hand cut the paper for your guests can use and do multiple colors that fix your wedding theme. You can even make the sign kind of quirky that fits you guys' style. And all I'm doing right now is just holding it and making sure everything is leveled up where it needs to be. Twerking it a little bit. And at this stage, I would say we'll take our sandpaper, fold it, do the good sand. And then at this point, paint the inside. But I'm not going to paint the inside. I'm just going to leave it blank. Because I'm going to take this apart a little later to get a little crafty. Now we're going to take all our sticks that we have put aside. Now we're just going to glue here. And then we're just going to glue a little bit there and a little bit here. And this is your end piece. You want to kind of put pressure on it so it can seal against the wall. Then another strip here. Then glue here. Glue here. Hold it. Make sure you guys are sanding everything down and giving it time to seal properly. Give it time to cure properly. You guys are probably going to use roughly about 3 to 4 glue sticks for this project. If you're using glue, you can use wood glue. I would prefer the wood glue. But for the sake of the video, I did hot glue. So that way, you guys won't be seeing even more of a mess. Yep, I'm just gluing it to the bottom structure. This is the bottom. And you see that it leaves a little bit of a foot edge. I'm going to turn it this way so you can see, look, it leaves a little bit of a foot edge, which will be good. You're probably like, actually, this looks sloppy, this looks messy. And actually, no, it's not messy, it's not sloppy. I'm just kind of rushing myself because I don't want you guys to be watching no more than a 15-minute video tops on how to make a unique box for your wedding. Now, when we get to this point, we are going to need a piece of cardboard. Just a small piece, not a big piece, just a small one. And you're going to see here in just a minute why. And with all these Amazon packages we got coming in, a cardboard box shouldn't be hard to get. You want to make sure everything's lined up on the edges. Roll up all the glue. You see that little crack right there? We're going to take a piece of cardboard like this. Cut it to fit. And this is the bottom, so unless people are tipping over this box, they're not going to notice that you have a piece of cardboard. Just slim, just for there to be no gaps on the bottom. So you put glue here, and then when I get to the other end, I'm going to put glue. Sorry if I hit you guys, I didn't mean to. There we go. Hold it for a few seconds. I'm just going to rip it. And then get my paper real quick. You just want to make sure you set all the edges. Make sure it's so nice and properly. You're probably like, Ashley, what do we do about this little gap? We're not leaving a gap like that. What we're going to do is pop it off. And I'm not popping them all off. I'm just popping some of them off. And we're going to do the same thing. You can even paint your inside at this step as well. If you just want to seal up the bottom and then paint everything, you guys can do that at this step as well. And everything is sewed up. You want to just hold it. Make sure you're getting it exactly on mark. Glue. And guys, the length of this video is the actual time that it took me from breaking down these wooden crates to gluing them. And I say if you already have hot glue at home or wood glue, use that. Use whatever paint you have bought for your wedding from a craft store. Use that paint for this box. Use whatever cardstock that you have used for your wedding so far for this box. And I'm going to show you what I mean in a little bit, guys. And like I said, you're not going to use all these little wooden pieces, but save them for the next craft. Yep. Just save them for the next craft. Sorry if I hit you guys. Again, we're just going to go glue, 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 glue. Wood. Wood. And if you are going to be using glue sticks, I'll say go ahead and get the Gorilla Glue for the $6 from Michael's or Joann's. Now, at the $14.44 mark, that's how long it took me to make this box. I say don't rush it. Take your time. Make sure everything is even. You see you have a slit here. Make sure all this is sanded down. Fill it in with any wood filler if you're crafty. And then you have your two little feet here. And that's all you really need for this box. And now you can paint it any color you guys want. Make sure you sand it down. And no, I am not going to be sanding this whole video. That's this box. And this is the box I had earlier. If you see how it looks when it's painted, take your time. I had my daughter help me with it. So it's a little bit not all the way pretty. But take your guys' time when you guys are doing this. And I'm going to give you guys a quick setup on how you guys can do it. So mind the shakiness. I am sorry. So you see you have the stain one right here. And then you have the one we just made. What you want to do when it comes to your wedding, whatever you're going to use this little box for, put on a cute table with tablecloths, right? Take your little punch that you've been using for your wedding, punch out some papers, as many as you think. I say about 100. Set that there. And then what you're going to grab is a piece of cardstock that in your wedding colors. Go to Microsoft Word, type up, leave your well wishes, advice, love for the new Mr. and Mrs. or Mrs. and Mrs. And this is your table. This is your alternative guest book. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Stay blessed. Stay loved. Thank you guys for watching.